Hey guys, this is Manshark Sub LPs. I'm Sub, this is Warhammer 40,000 Mechanicus, and this is episode 13 of our little playthrough here. So I believe that we'd just finished upgrading after the last mission, that's why our blackstone is a bit low. Probably also gone through these, but let's have a quick check. These are the boss fights that we're kind of trying to get to. We want to deal with the Void Admiral fairly shortly. It'll be a nice chunk of blackstone there. Don't care. Nice, but not necessary. And this is the one, right? Yeah, we really want this additional slot. So we're going to be facing up against Triarch Praetorians, Death Marks, Canoptech Acanthrites, and Warriors. That isn't too bad, actually. What's that? Huh. A little temporary buff from the look of it for the Tech Priest. That's honestly not too bad an option. Oh well. Okay, the question is, do we take Magos Ariochus? The answer? Probably not. He doesn't really gain anything from being involved. Here we go. The Tomb of Agrolekh, opportunities, tantalizing / tempting / triple plus potential for intelligence on Necron enemy. I'm not averse to knowing our enemy Scavola as long as doing so is worth the risk to our personnel. Risks equal justified. Hypothesis retrieval. Lord Agrolekh kept records of exploits as Fleet Master. It does sound illuminating. Do they still exist? Skitarii report data medium library located. Presence of Agrolek's war records equals probable. As I suspected. Let's see what we've got to deal with this time. So yeah, we're trying to find out what Agrolekh did. I've plotted the location of a chamber Magos. The Skitarii are holding the perimeter as best they can, but the Necrons are pushing back hard. Situation conclusion. There is much worth defending. Valuable objective confirmed. Let us hope that is true. Kepra, can your Skitarii hold the line until the cohort can reach the target chamber? Can achieve this objective quickly. Yes. What is it you hope to find? Knowledge, Subdomina. Of course. The cohort is ready to advance, Magos. Alright. Let's see. So 2 objectives probably. Yep. 1 there. 1 down there. These fights are good. 1, 2, 3 glyph rooms. So, I think the best thing for us to do, this glyph room, here, 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 then we backtrack, hit this fight, hit this objective, hit this fight, then backtrack to here again, and take that down. We will miss this event, and this event, but I'm willing to do that. So let me bring up my glyph guide, and we'll see if we can get a favourable outcome here, which we should be able to get to. We've got 4 options. What's that? Bunch of circles. There we go. That's plus health, so that's irrelevant to us. This, let's see, a little thing up the top. No, it's not plus item. That's looks like negative blackstone. So not particularly interested in that. Though it might just be blackstone. The guide I'm using normally has a real heavy distinction as to which side is negative and which isn't, but all the blackstone ones are grouped together. This? What is that? That's bad awakening result. And this is bad health result. Let's chance it. Yep. Okay, so blackstones aren't positive or negative, they're just always positive. Good. Okay. Now down to this event, and we'll see what we have to deal with down here. Situation analysis processing, analysis complete, imperative follows, acquire it. This chamber contains a slab of glossy glass-like black material, possibly a repository of data. It might be part of Agrolek's collection of military accounts. Return it to the ship. Ransack it by demolishing it to find a real hidden bounty, or take the time to thoroughly search. Okay. It was booby-trapped. So we did lose 4 HP off, I think it's either Jeremiah or Mechanicus, probably Mechanicus, but we gained 3 cognition points. That's fine, they heal. And we've got glyph rooms coming up, which, you know, are pretty useful anyway. Yep, that's expected. Okay. Ooh. A lot of weird ones today. Circle down the bottom. Oh, and of course I've forgotten to put my phone on silent. There we go. That's blackstone. This one with the triangles is negative CP. And this one here is negative initiative. Okay, good. Some blackstone. Okay, now we want to come down to this one. Yeah, it was Jeremiah who took the hit. Okay, we've got a swarm of Necron scarabs crawling around the walls. They seem to be engaged in cleaning the tomb and do not appear hostile. I think we've had this event before. This one got us damaged, so let's obliterate them. Hey, what do you know? We have gained the level 3 Curatio Mechadendrite. Well, that was very useful. Now I believe this is the final glyph room. It'll hit us to Awakening 2. Yep, it's fine. Okay, this is not a good one, I think. Yeah, that's negative CP. We just had that one, I feel. That was, oh no, we didn't. That's positive CP. We had one like it. This is... That's negative health. Beautiful. Okay, now we're really well prepared to go into our first fight. So let's see how it do, as the kids say. I don't know if anybody says that. Okay. The objective is to kill all enemies. There are a lot of them. And unfortunately that Praetorian is going to go first. Okay, so we've got a warrior, a Praetorian, and a Canthite, a warrior, a Deathmark, a warrior, and a Praetorian. A lot of cognition points. That's pretty good. And unfortunately, we are going to get jumped by the Praetorian immediately. This guy probably won't make it around to shoot. And the last Praetorian will come in after we've all acted. Okay. Well, let's put priority on killing the Deathmark. So somebody with a really high-powered weapon should go down there. Otherwise, we'll put Jeremiah there. Mechanicus does have a really high-powered weapon, so I'll put him right there. And then Leonidas can go here. And let's put in the Ranger and Vanguard, but I'm going to put him in like... I'm going to put him up there, and then the Vanguard can go sort of there. So I'm really not sure where that guy is going to jump into. And we will... Hang on a second. I don't want to spawn in the Vanguard initially. Because I want to maintain enough CP just in case. Alright, let's see where this Praetorian's going. That's not as bad as it could have been. Assuming we can get a knockback. Okay, this is our guy who can't knock back, so he's actually totally fine. Let's grab a cognition point from over here before the Acanthite disrupts shit. Nice. Then I'm gonna have him... I don't want him to shoot the Deathmark at this point in time. Where was the can right? Ah, there it is. Right. Yeah, I'm actually going to have him move up here. Don't worry, we will be having him heal himself. Yeah, it should be pretty decent. And we'll have him use the proper claw for it as well. Good. Now, I would really like to use command fire. Just to get a scope on at least one of our guys around here, but... yeah, we will. We'll be able to get that cognition point back from someone. Okay, that's pretty good. Alright. Okay, this guy's up. Alright. Ah, good, he's your cognition points, boy. Because I'm pretty sure I'm about to use all of those cognition points. Kick him back. Now. What's our line like? We can make it better. We can get all 3 of them. But we're going to make things just a little bit fancier. First of all, he should heal himself up. And we gave him the energy enhancer purely for this sort of thing. And then we're not going to noise reductor on any of these guys because we know what their stats are actually like. I want to know about this guy up here. That's not good, but it'll do. That was awesome. We took out 2 of them, and then this guy is just here like, okay, now what? Oh, and he gained cognition because it's what he does. He gains cognition when he takes guys down. Wow. That was an amazing round. And you know what? We'll have him move around and collect as much of that cognition as he can. He can't do killed shots. That'll be someone else's purview. But no, that was really good. Yeah, I'm just going to leave him. I'll have him walk up like that. He'll be fine. We do still have that other Praetorian who can move in. That's fine. We have a lot of cognition right now. Grab that from there. Now, the question is... well, it's not really a question. We should just take out a bunch of these guys. We don't have range on that warrior, though. Luckily, they're still at 3 rounds to get up, so I'm quite happy with that. And we might actually be able to get range on him. We use the Infestus Mechadendrite to take that guy out. I don't think these pistols have different ranges. They don't, so we're just going to move him to here. Shot at him. That'll get us an extra cognition. And then a shot at this guy. Now we run him out to open ground. And basically see where that Praetorian's going to land. Yeah, it's not bad. Good thing he attacked him, actually. That's a lot of damage. Alright. So, I want to finish taking that guy out. Perfect. And then I'm going to run him over here. That'll be fine. We should emerge from this fight with maxed out cognition. Do we want to spawn anybody else? I'm gonna spawn in the servitor. But I think that'll be all we really need. And even then, I don't think we need him. Now, there is a scan point over there that I wouldn't mind getting to, so I'm gonna have this guy wander up to here. Hopefully he's out of range of your canfrite. If he's not, he's one of the guys with decent healing. Okay, good news. Does anybody actually need a heal? You could. Yeah, might as well. Let me just check out that. Yeah, it's coming back this way at the end of next turn. Which, to be fair, is a long way away. Yeah, not enough range of the instant iron combustor. That should be fine. Okay. I don't think this will poke him away in a decent enough direction, so we're going to actually delay his turn. He'll shoot at him. That's fine. Hasn't even done any damage. This is why we prioritize energy armor. Well, he does have range. But he didn't make the shot. That's really weird. Okay. Let's just start blasting this fool. Now, who has more? He's got more physical armor, so we are going to move in. We'll use the power field generator, of course. Does 8 to 10. Free up the cognition cost of it, because, you know, we've got to be efficient. And let's hope we kill him. We have killed him. Nice, proper, and dead. Now I'm going to have this guy run up to, say, here. Just in case we need to deal with that canfrite. And just in case, I'll move him up there. That's good. The servitor can't make it to that guy, but he won't regenerate next round anyway. And we definitely have the next round to work on it. We're going to try and disable this guy's main weapon as well. See if it works like that. Lovely. And just pull him back. Okay, this bloke, I mean, we might just kill him too. Yeah, Phosphor Serpenter, it's absolutely no challenge, he's dead. And the only real reason we're sort of keeping things alive, this guy alive, is because I want to get this scan point. Which actually does mean we'll be using a fair amount of time here, and they are about to escalate the awake level, I think. Nope, okay, cool. That's fine. Okay, you hop on the thing. And while we're at it, give us a cognition point. He's not in range. You know, it doesn't really matter too much because it's such a small amount of damage, so we might as well just plink him a little bit. Even if we do crit him, it'll be fine. Good. Grab all the cognition. And just end his turn. He'll have a shot at him. Hopefully he won't do any damage. Beautiful. Leonardus. We don't need to grab cognition from anywhere, so We'll just put him up here, ready to move. Right, servitors up. This little delay is going to cost us in terms of the awake level. If we were running a proper game with the maximum awakening gauge over the entire campaign, I would actually be concerned about it. I'm not, because we're not. I think how that works is that at the end of every mission, your awake level gets added to 100% gauge. Yeah, it's fine. Good. Get in here, scan it, and then we'll kill him. Yeah, it gets added to a 100% gauge, which once it hits 100%, game's over. We don't need to burn cognition on this. Let's get up to here and phosphor him. Oh, and it's overcharged as well. Beautiful. Oh, machine spirited. Great! And yeah, more than full on cognition. That should go down a little bit now. If we're lucky, it'll go down to 2 and 1 point. Yep, very nice. Gained a lot of blackstone out of that too. Very good. Alright, so now we've got this event. Or this, not this event, this actual objective here. Which is of course a fight. Yeah, so how the gauge works, I'm not even sure if it's just as a percentage. I think that adds to it. And it just puts a limit on everything, and I don't like feeling rushed about things, even though it would, you know, be efficiency and all that. This is a tough fight. We've got one source of cognition that we basically have to use servo skulls to access. And a Canthorite, a warrior. Down here we've got, I think, 2 Praetorians, another Canthorite, a warrior, and a death mark, and a scan point. So, what I want to do, all 3 of our guys get to move before the Praetorians. That warrior and that Acanthorite get to go. So the Acanthorites aren't going to be distracted by this. But, basically, we're going to try and make a run for the platform here. All hop on it, and then we'll end up down here. We'll be able to get that. I'm going to deploy 1 unit, the Ranger, and he's going to go there. And I hope that he moves before the Praetorians do. He does not. That's a problem. Because of that, do we want to delay? Then we can take both of them out, hopefully. Yeah, we're going to delay. Now, hopefully that Acanthorite doesn't really get into a position to shoot him. It didn't. Good. Delay. Okay, that's really good. So now we're going to actually move our Ranger. That's fine. Excuse me. Yep, so our Ranger is going to have a shot at... Hang on. He's going to move into a position where he can take a shot. Oh, that's really bad. For him. So he's going to shoot at this guy instead. That's good. And... we might as well have him disable his weapon. Nice. Then he can get on the barge. Another Praetorian's about to jump. Hopefully not onto the barge. Okay. That's not as bad as it looks. Oh, jeez. Alright, that is pretty bad. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's your range? Where's he going? Where's he going? And Overwatch. Oh, man. This is not pleasant all of a sudden. Okay. Don't want the cognition point from there because we need our 1 guy to take those. Let's see, what do we got? Troop booster, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. We can move this way and not take any shots from the death mark. We're not going to be able to use the Incendiary Combustor. Or can we? I need to find out what this dude's armor... We know what this dude's armor is because he moved next to Leonardus. Alright, first things first. Somebody needs a heal. Amazing, he's back to full health. Oh, they hit really hard. Okay. So there's a mix here, which sucks for us. If I move him here, I think this will work. Look, don't say that I didn't say it was sketchy, because it is absolutely sketchy. We need cognition freedom. Like that. Okay, good, good. It's a nice amount of damage. And just... yeah, take the shot, it doesn't matter. Now... do I want to chance that? I don't, because he can't knock him away, so he can't escape once he does that. Let's keep the servo skull around and just have him step out of it. So this guy is going on a trip whether he likes it or not, and it's probably not going to be a good one for him. Let's just... I don't think we've got any decent... No, he's out of range of that. Okay, he's good. Alright. Get all the cognition points. Now, hopefully, this kills both Praetorians. It's got a chance not to kill either of them, but also a chance to kill both of them. Pretty sure I missed our boy. Okay, we got one. Ah, oh, that's amazing. We should have used the energy enhancer. That's my bad. How much HP does he have? 2, and 2 physical resist. You know what? Leonardus can take care of that. Nice. And noise reductor just to get some intel. Let's do it on the death mark. Okay, good. No armor on him. Now we can't move past, like, many points here. So let's put him there. I do forget that the troop does need a heal at some point. He's just going to have to stay there. Alright, Leonardus. First things first, kill him. And he's completely done as well. That's very nice. Yep, plink him down. Now, the question is, do we take the shot? I think we take the shot. He's more than capable of resisting it. And our boy over here really needs a help. Okay, 2 damage. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, he's really going to need help when he gets down there, so we can also heal him up while we're at it. And I think we are good to say end turn. Very good. Scarabs. They're not as dangerous as they used to be, of course, but you know, still don't like them. Okay. Let's deploy the Vanguard there. And that's it. Because now we're out of cognition. Right. If I move him to here, does he get a shot at anything? Doubtful. Start harvesting that cognition. Okay. sort of move him over this way in preparation of that platform coming back. And I don't think we've got eyes on anything. Now, he could move forward, but he needs a lot of cognition to actually use his shit. So he's better sort of just delaying turn for the moment. Alright, fair play. Could have deployed him back a little bit and he would have been a lot safer. But, on the contrast, we're going to absolutely murder that Necron. Which hopefully doesn't have like a shit ton of physical resist, but if it does, it does. Beautiful. Totally murdered. And we'll get him into proper cover. Alright, Leonardus is up, so he can come down here and get his scan on. Very nice. And he can get a cognition point. Which will let him... does he have range? He doesn't have range. But if he goes to here, he will. That's fair. And just shoot with the phosphid ID. What's up with it? Beautiful. We're not going to kill it, but, you know, it's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage, actually. And then we can get him back into... not into cover, but far enough away that it probably can't reach him this round. And then we can actually just have the Ranger finish him off. Because I'm not actually very worried about those scarabs. Whoa, that was a bit of a weird effect going on. Alright. It's kind of important to me that we get those troops healed back up. Okay, what are you doing? Yep, good. Nobody was in his line of sight. He's overwatching down this way. That's a poor move on his part, because I am going to just end his life. 5 to 7. Will that kill him? Not guaranteed. Let's guarantee it. 6 to 8. Good. Now, we could get to him and then kill him. I think that might actually be a good idea. Oh, not that one. This one. We don't really have anything to deal with this guy with on him, but we can keep moving him around a little bit, just make him safe. So actually, if he moves there? Probably there, actually. That's probably a better spot for him. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Good. Yeah, we're probably going to come out of here with a pretty poor amount of cognition. I'm going to delay him. Alright. Grab all that cog. And we'll see about killing off these scarabs. Well, maybe not with that. That should be fine. Okay, good. Did you have any healing stuff on you? I think he had a... Yep, Curatio Mechadendrite. So we'll get him down here first. And get him into touch with this guy here. I know I said we were going to be cognition poor when we got out of this. That's fine. Like, we've got to do what we got to do. Okay, he doesn't have a healing thing on him, so we're just going to move him forward to there. That warrior will probably try and take on this guy up here. So we'll see what he does. Yep, that's what he tried to do, and that's kind of what we wanted him to do, I guess. Alright, have a shot. Okay, physical resist. So what we're going to do is distant prayers with Tech Priest. Again, using cognition wildly, I know. It's kind of important though. Okay, that's fine. Alright. No, I don't want another. Oh, he's up first actually. Let's grab. Oh, actually, I'm going to get all those cognition points anyway, so let's give this guy a little bit more running aroundness. And I'm just going to put him back behind the column. Not that he's in any danger, of course. Nothing he can do. I don't think there's anything he can do. This guy can get in and deliver a bit of a heal to the ranger. Beautiful. He doesn't have a shot. And the ranger can come up here. He's overcharged and buffed, so that should take care of business. Wonderful. No, we're not going to be too bad for cognition. We're going to have 5 points. Beautiful. This is a long mission, by the way. We've still got another fight after this. An intrusively high level of background data is present in the local news sphere and is part of a tomb, corrupting sensor data and interfering with comms. Left unaddressed, the Xenos-originated junk data could hamper the cohort's combat effectiveness. Soldier on. Flood it. Be resourceful. We were resourceful and it didn't help us. Okay, so we still got this fight and then this fight down here. So let's see. If we handle this fight, first of all, this is going to awaken to level 4. Then if we win it, we're going to go back 4 levels. So we'll go back to here. The alternative is when we come in here, we'll be at level 4 and we will always be at level 4 for this fight. So I think taking this fight on at level 4 and then winding it back and getting the rewards from this fight as well will actually help us out a lot more than going straight to the end fight. It does mean that this episode might drag on, but you know, some small sacrifices have to be made for the greater good, you know? Alright, what do we got? At least 1 Praetorian, 2 Praetorians for sure. Okay. Nothing behind us. So that's very nice. And we actually start at a cognition point. Necron Warrior, Triarch Praetorian, Warrior, Praetorian, Deathmark, Warrior. And is that a scan point? Yep, that's a scan point. So I'd like to get to that, and it looks like, yeah, no Acanthrites, so I'm pretty happy with that. Who goes first? Oh, fucking he does. And these guys are going to go after my guys. I'm going to sort of split up a little bit, and I am going to load in the Ranger and Vanguard. And the Servitor, actually. The Servitor can be up there. Because I'm fairly confident about this fight. He says. We're all going to fucking die. But what I'm doing is delaying my turn, letting both Praetorians come in, and then we'll fucking deal with them. So once we kill the Praetorians, who have for some reason decided to attack Leonardus, Probably because he has the lowest HP and... Yeah, probably because he has the lowest HP. If I had to guess. 4. Wow. See, we've even got free IDs on them now. We can heal that damage off. It's fine. Good thing is they don't move very fast. Alright. This guy's up first. Oh, it's our Vanguard. Lovely. I want him to shoot this guy, because this guy here doesn't have a lot of physical armor. Yeah, anybody who moves into close contact with Leonidas is immediately identified. And if we're lucky, that'll take care of one Praetorian. Oh, completely! Your credit to your team, Skitarii Vanguard. Okay, Leonidas is up. Start collecting cognition. That was probably a waste. But, you know, we do what we do. Heal yourself. Use the generator. So it's only 6 to 8, but that's still a fair amount of damage, to be honest. Particularly when we do all 8. And I don't think that's going to work. Oh, but Leonidas does not take attacks of opportunity. So let's just get him over here, grab those 2 cognition points while we think about it. And have a couple of shots. Oh, if we're really lucky. We are really lucky. So he's down. And because we didn't fruitlessly use the Mechadendrite attack, we can wander into base contact and take him out completely. And then actually start his run up. Leonidas does a lot of shit. Okay, I'm gonna delay the Servitor, just so that we can see what the Death Mark does. Stay shifting to there and overwatching straight down. That's not good. Basically, we can't move. Yeah. That's really uncool of them. I'll get this cognition point from out of here. Put him there. I mean, we could probably move, because I'm pretty sure at least some of us can tank the hits. But, you know, it's honestly not really worth it. Anything to gain insight on? I guess this guy, why not? Maybe, oh, we should have just shot him. Do we want to take him out completely? I mean, you know what, it can't hurt. So this is a chance of taking him out completely, I should have mentioned. And we even criticaled him, so good on us. Yeah, and he can't move without getting shot. But... oh, we should have probably noise cancelled them, but I didn't see the warrior in there. If I send my servo skull to do a point of damage to this guy, and find out that he's actually incredibly weak, he may phase shift. Or he may not, because he's just going to be a dick about it. God damn it. I thought it was any damage and you phase shift. Okay. Putting them on delays, because I'd prefer it if they didn't get shot while on Overwatch. Yeah, they're all in that particular state. You're fine. You're fine. Let's see what he does. He might actually have a shot. He does. Who'd he hit? 3 damage on Leonidas. Oh, that's much better. It's a real defensive position for him, but it's also shit. So delay him because I don't want him to move first. Okay, let's go, lads. So first things, get there and chuck the heal over. Very nice. Now there is a guy right there who I would dearly like to get some form of range on. So head up to here. ID him. Very good. I know he didn't do any damage, but that's not the point of this. Get in here. Have a slash. Not bad. Okay, this one. Not much you can really do unless I want to spend more cognition, which at this point I kind of don't. So let's just move him up. And reserve. This vanguard, I mean, we just got to move the vanguard up when we can. Leonidas might be able to take care of that guy. Yes, he can. So get him up here and see what... Okay, he's still got plenty of movement, so we'll actually use melee attack. It's a pretty beefy melee attack. Do we want to cognition freedom it? We might as well. He's got nothing else to cognition freedom. I mean, I feel like that should have just wiped him out because that was a huge attack. And gamma pistol. Lovely. Now, I'm gonna just move him here, just in case somebody wants to have a shot at him. I don't feel like he's got no range, so he's fine. Let the servitor wander up on this side, I guess, just so he doesn't get in the way of the Scutari, who will then run up. And he won't have a shot on anybody, surely. No. He does have a disable, though. So that must have a lot more range. Alright. He shouldn't have his main weapon. He does not. So everybody is happy with that. Get some cognition back in the system. Okay, let's put him up to there. Shot with phosphor. Not going to do a lot of damage, but you know, sometimes it just cannot be helped. Not really in a good position to make use of that. Doesn't have the range for that. He's fine. Yeah, we still don't want to move him too far forward because of that death mark is still there. Snag all the cognition. And then I'm actually going to shoot that guy. Huh. Nice. Very solid hit. Yeah, we can't actually shoot both of them. That's fine. It's his turn. He might get a shot off. He does not get a shot off. So that means that, well, one of our guys does. On him, because it will take him down. Not permanently, and he can't double tap at the moment, but still not bad. Okay, we move him up to there so he doesn't get shot by the death mark. Ensure that guy dies. Nice. and then confirm that kill. Now, I don't actually want to kill the death mark right now. I want to get past him and up there. So, we're going to have to let him have his turn and see what he does. I'm going to keep the servitor right where he is. Where are you going? Okay, that's still highly annoying. How to get past him? Well, if somebody wants to tank the hit, that would work. So I guess we'll have... Actually, yeah. We'll have Mechanicus do it. Jeremiah, sorry. Because Jeremiah is our healer. So yeah, he takes a point of damage, but he can absolutely just heal himself up from that. And we'll actually have him complete the scan so we can get rid of the death mark for good. Nice, good solid blackstoning. And yeah, just use the distant prayers on yourself. It's probably inefficient, but you know. Oh, he was going to heal a point anyway, wasn't he? It was very inefficient then. Alright. Now we're up for some real shooting. Yeah, this will kill him. And that should be game. Beautiful. We're full of cognition for the last fight. Nobody's taken any damage, technically. But I don't think it's helped out our awakening gauge. No, we're still at 4. That's fine. We got some nice little rewards for it. We do not want to go to that one, because we haven't been to that one. You can tell because of little white underlines. And also there's nothing in there except for increased awakening gauge. So let's just make our way through all these other rooms. Come on. Light it up. There we go. Alright. So we've got double extra Necrons in battle and they revive 1 turn faster. Once it hits Awakening level 5, if it does, which it might, they'll recover a further turn faster. Okay, we have Scan or Destroy. We're deploying here. What do we have? A Canfrite, a Turret, Cognition there, Necron Warrior, Praetorian, Turret, a Canfrite, 2 more turrets, Praetorian, and Death Mark and Cognition. We need to get here. There's a platform that goes between these places. I also kind of suspect that there might be reinforcements coming from down there or perhaps over here. Okay. Who's going first? Praetorian, then the Death Mark, the Canfrites, and then the Praetorian. We cannot... We might actually be able to let the Canfrites do their thing. This guy will probably come back here and steal all those Cognition, which I absolutely don't want to happen. I want that Cognition. So, who moved first? Jeremiah. Then Mechanicus. And lastly, Leonidas. So we'll put him there, put the Ranger and the Vanguard back there, and the Servitor can just go there. Alright. Where you going, buddy? Great. Attack the priest. Thank you. That's totally fine. Particularly if... I don't actually know if we can move back a slot. Yeah, whatever. 1 cognition point. Take it from there. Now. We should have an ID on... Yeah, okay, he's very energy resistant, so I don't want to tangle him too much with these guys. We could do that, it'd be funny. I wonder if... Okay. Yeah, absolutely. It did buff that attack. So now we should actually be on shit all health. I'm not going to engage him though, I'm going to actually send him over here. So we can have a preliminary shot on that Praetorian. Okay, good. We found out what he's about to now. No movement. That's fine. That's all fine. This guy's going to grab all the cognition from down here. Because it's a huge stash of cognition. Then... that Praetorian just has way too much resistance for me to worry about it in terms of taking him down quickly. But I would like to know Vaticanthite stats. Physical resist. Great. Well, what we can do is have him move over here and shoot the Acanthite instead. And if we enhance it, now we have the potential to take it down. Almost. Almost. Alright. You don't have a shot where you are, so... I said he doesn't have a shot, but he totally took one, but we dodged it anyway, so let's consider that not having a shot. Now he's set up there. Okay. The Vanguard will delay his turn. This guy's getting a power axe through his back for his trouble. And I'm gonna let the Servitor take care of that. Because we've got more important things to waste our shots on. So, if I move him to, say, there, and get an exploratory shot on this guy. Work out what his resistances are. Good. I'm going to follow that up with a gamma shot. And I'm going to move this guy back as far as he can go. And he should... I'm not going to heal him at this stage because he doesn't actually need it. Okay, okay. That's fine. That's why we didn't heal him. And you? That's fine. There's a cleanse between the two of them somewhere. Alright. Get in there. Confirm that kill. Then just move over to here. This Praetorian's going to jump. I hope he jumps to these guys, but nope, he's jumped over here. That's fine. A lot of damage to Leonardus here, but he's fine. Trust me. Alright. So. That guy. That guy has a lot of energy resist. Don't particularly want to tangle with him. If I move there, we don't have to worry about this guy's Overwatch. What's our damage? 2 to 4. We can't take him out in one hit, so I'm not particularly worried about it. So head over here, take the shot. Grand. Maybe take a step back as well. Okay, this guy does have physical resist, but we also have double taps, so get wrecked. That should do it. Spazzes all over the place, jeez. And we are going to move this guy down a bit, say to there. A death mark is still sitting there in Overwatch, but I think we actually have a line of fire on him. We totally do. So we can force him out. Which is exactly what we're going to do. If he would deign to phase shift, sorry. He does, and he overwatches like that. That's, again, not too big a worry. We can't move at the moment, but we can cleanse our buddy here. And the damage he took isn't enough for us to heal him at the moment. So I'm just going to end his turn. This guy's up. We don't have a shot on him. He has one on us, so we're just going to delay. See what he does. Whatever. That's fine. We're going to shoot this guy. Just because he was at full health and, you know, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. What's he at? Okay. No need to use the power field generator here, so we're not going to, but we are going to put a heal on ourselves because, jeez, he took a lot of damage. And then, yeah, we're using Infestus to kill him. Now the question is, can we get into a position to take a shot at him without taking an Overwatch shot? We cannot. He was acided, so let's just remember to use the cleansing and ointments. And then move him. I'm going to start moving him down this way. We shouldn't be in danger from that thing until we're in its line of fire. So I'm going to move to there. And we'll just blast it full of everything we've got. If we have to, we'll close to melee with it next turn and kill it. Cool. I'll have the Servitor chase after him too. Oh good, and we've managed to get this warrior to come back this way. Okay, do we have a shot? We don't, and if he moves, he gets into range. So we'll send him back this way too. Oh. And coincidentally, 1 damage, really? Okay. This is why we delay turns. Alright, nice job with all of your sitting around, buddy. Thanks for the cognition. And you dead. And now, it'd be a waste to heal him. I don't want him to get into that line of fire. What's actually left on the field? Just that warrior? Oh, cool. Let's move him forward. Yeah, that would be a very poor place to leave him. So let's just move him to here. Not in range, or not in the field of fire, I should say. Take a useless shot. Gain a cognition. Which we're not going to use. I will distant prayers on him, which is a use of a cognition, but you know, just needs as much health back as he can get at this point. Okay. All of those, thank you very much. Now we expressly do not need to break the turrets. Turrets don't give us anything. I'm gonna move him to here, have the shot down at him with the phosphor. I don't know what it'll do in terms of damage or anything. Turns out it's killed him. That's nice. But that's not the end of the match. And we're not going to go all out on things. But I get the sneaking idea that once I scan that terminal, we're going to get attacked. Oh hey, that's fair. That could be a nice little shortcut. Let's just use the phosphor on him. And then I'll actually have him burn a cognition to move around here. And grab that cognition point. Yeah, we're totally going overtime, but unless there's heavy Necron reinforcements, I feel like it shouldn't matter too much. Yeah, this is... You know what? Delay him for a second. He can move up to there and take a shot backwards. Again, turrets don't give us anything. Like, we worked that out last mission. There's literally no reward for taking out turrets. Okay, so now they reanimate in one turn. Should they appear. Oh, well there's a Praetorian right there. Okay, let's see if we can deal with him before shit goes, like before he actually gets alerted. I'm not particularly interested in using a phosphor damn blast pistol on him. I'm gonna move to this base here. Not going to use cognition freedom, but we are gonna start just shanking on. Oh, very nice. Good. Right. The only problem is this guy doesn't have a melee thing. He's got very average armor. Which shouldn't be too much of a deal breaker. We need like we need an extra point of cognition. An extra point of cognition would be really useful for me right now. Oh well. I can't get both of them, so we'll just get one of them. Brap. It did take off a point of armor. I forgot to buff. But it's only a point of energy armor. Still, we could do him... nah, it's fine. I'll move up like that. We're not in range of him. Just see what he does. Okay. He plotted himself next to my healer. That's fair. Like, he's just killed himself. Because we've got double tap back. We're not going to use it to take care... Actually... We kind of should use it. Yeah. The revives are just too fast right now. We just don't want to mess ourselves up in terms of action economy. Yep, get up here. Do we want to just destroy that thing? Might as well. One point shy, that's fine. I'm not going to use that cognition though. Again, if we were in like an actual proper campaign with the overall progress gauge, we would definitely have used that point of cognition just to spawn reinforcements. If there are indeed reinforcements. Like, I don't actually know. Okay, this guy needs to move forward. And also, he's going to heal himself the most. He's going to use his skull to grab cognition from there, because if Distant Prayers is up, which I don't know if it is up. Where is it? That one there. We're going to put a heal on... Mechanicus has his claw available. Leonardus does not, so we'll put it on Leonardus. Great, that's his turn done. Mechanicus shall heal himself. And then he's just going to get up to, say, here. That's a nice defensive position. Get me all that tasty cognition, just in case. Again, I don't know if there are reinforcements. But you know what they say. Better to be prepared. Sweet. Alright, good news. We don't have to fight anything else. Wow, that was a long one. Fragmentary translation in progress. Hypothesis generation commencing. Necron's fought immense war with unknown adversary prior to slumber. Implications equal significant. Yeah, it was the war in heaven. Intriguing to be sure, but does it help us now? Or knowledge of the enemy equals beneficial. We must know his mind / method / capabilities. If equals true, victory to follow. Scripture retrieval, thus the Omnissiah demands. Indeed he does, Scavola. Should you gain some great insight into the ways of the Necron that can help protect our men and women in the field, be sure to let me know. Alright, let's just have a quick check of what's available to us and all that sort of thing. So, no damage there, no damage down here. Minimal costs. And we should get a decent amount from this because we killed a lot of stuff. Including a lot of these damn Praetorians. 9 Praetorians on that field. Jeez. And yeah, that's super important right there. Okay, let's see. Still the same 2, same mission, and he's only got this one available to us right now. Okay, that's fine. Do we want to do the upgrades? No, we've run on for quite long enough. We'll do the upgrades at the start of next... Oh yeah, so normally this would show you the awakening gauge as opposed to the what's available to us. This is actually showing us that these 2 lords are still active, so we need to take care of them. And no doubt there's a lord here, and then there's 2 more sectors here. But, well, I think that'll pretty much do us for this episode. It's been a long one, but in the meantime, I've been Sub, you've been yourselves. Later!